YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new evolution card for none other than Ruben Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek is an 87 rated card. He has the controlled lengthy acceleration type, right footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play both the center mid and center attacking mid positions. And as you guys probably already know, he does have a UCL card that's currently going on the market for roughly 100,000 coins. With the evolution being completely free and him also getting the Incisive pass playstyle plus, it does seem to be incredible value. Now if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He is hooligan with the lowest stat being 83 for his physicality. So as that center mid in your starting 11, the defensive cover is going to be really important, but we also need him to be very effective going forward. Now he does have 87 pace overall with 84 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. Very solid for a midfielder, but I would still recommend the chem style to make him even more quick. If you want him to be a little bit better going forward, the Hunter chem style would be a phenomenal option for the card, but if you do want that defensive cover, man, the Shadow, another really good option. Now if you do plan on running him as that box-to-box midfielder in your starting 11, the 86 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game, and for the most part he does have some incredible shooting stats. 93 attacking positioning for a center mid is actually insane. I feel like the only real letdown for the card in terms of scoring is the fact that he doesn't have any scoring playstyles, but if you can get him in those more advanced positions, man, I think that he can still most definitely bag you a couple goals. Now with the evolution, he does end up getting the Incisive pass playstyle plus, and I think that is safe to say, man, the 90 passing probably the standout stat for the card. Now for me personally, boys, the Incisive pass playstyle plus, honestly one of the most underrated playstyle pluses this year in FC25. So with this 91 vision, 96 short pass, and 91 long pass, the chance creation with the card should be phenomenal. Now although he does have 86 dribbling overall, he does only have 79 agility and 71 balance, so it is going to be very interesting to test out how smooth he is on the ball. For the most part, the rest of his dribbling stats are really good though. 85 reactions, 88 ball control, and 86 composure. Keep in mind, boys, he does have a bit of a larger build in game, 6'3", but he does have the 4-star skill moves and the press proven playstyle, so on the ball he should still be quite effective. And then last but not least, boys, the 85 defending and 83 physical, two really important stats as well. No defensive playstyles for Ruben Loftus Cheek, but he does have 85 interceptions, 83 defensive awareness, and 86 stand tackle. Pairing that with his larger build in game, 87 strength and 75 aggression, he could be a bit of a tank in the middle of the pitch. Now in terms of playstyles, he does only have 4 different playstyles, which is a tad bit unfortunate. He does have the Incisive pass playstyle plus, and then alongside that he does also have the Tiki Taka, the first touch, and then also the press proven. And when it comes to player roles, there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. Now he doesn't have a player role plus, which is a bit of a letdown, but he does have 3 player role pluses as a half winger, as a deep line playmaker, and then also as a playmaker if you do want to run him as a center attacking mid. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Loftus Cheek card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation, so without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Loftus Cheek evolution card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. Now first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now with Loftus Cheek, he does have a bit of a larger build in game. 6'3", not the greatest of agility and balance, but he does have the press proven playstyle. And honestly, boys, on the ball doesn't seem to be too bad. You can always give him the engine chem style if you do want to make him a little bit more smooth. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and incorporate him as that center mid in the 4-3-3 formation. We need him to be very good going forward while still providing a little bit of defensive cover. Now, very early on in the game, we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack, maybe use the Incisive pass playstyle plus as well. I mean, his passing is going to be a huge part to his game, man. I love the Incisive pass playstyle this year. I don't know about you guys, man, but I just feel like for a center mid to have that playstyle plus is really important, man. You can create so many chances with him. Loftus Cheek, a little bit of manual defending right here, really good reactions and composure. So defensively should still be pretty decent. Loftus Cheek still with it. Now, this guy does have a pretty tricky team. That's a nice tackle right there. We'll definitely take that. Now, I feel like one thing that the card is missing is most definitely a few defensive playstyles, but defensively doesn't seem to be too bad so far. Now, we did signal Constance out to go ahead and make that run, so I'm just going to go for an over-the-top through ball. Does have the 4-star weak foot as well. That's going to be really important going forward. And it does seem like his long-range passing is pretty decent as well. Loftus Cheek, a little bit of left stick dribbling right here. 4-star skill moves, heel to heel. We'll go for a shot as well. It's a tidy finish, man. Really good ball control in and around the box right there. I kid you not, man, for completely free, this does seem to be a very solid evolution to go ahead and pick up. Now, as you guys know, I really do like my cross diagonals, so with Loftus Cheek, I might just try to get Nuno Tavares in behind. Loftus Cheek, boys. I mean, it's a very good way to go ahead and get in behind, especially if you are struggling to break down your opponent. I'm going to go ahead and carry the ball out with Loftus Cheek. Maybe test out his sprint speed a little bit more. Like I said, boys, the Shadow Chem style is working really well with the card. Decent left stick dribbling again right there. As you guys know, the Serie A has gotten a lot of really good players so far in FC 25. So if you can maybe go ahead and get him in your midfield, he's been very good, man. So far, the balance with the card has been insane. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far, so good. Now, I'm pretty sure that he's currently extinct on the market at 6,000 coins. If you can snipe him off of the market, man, out of all the players that you can use in the evolution, he's probably a top 3 option, if not the best option. Thuram, nice. Loftus Cheek, just go for the heel to heel and maybe use his acceleration type a little bit more, man. That R3 touch is really good to use with him. All right, boys, straight from kickoff, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate his long-range passing again. So we're going to go for that cross diagonal with the 4-star weak foot. It's actually a great ball, man. Such a good ball into Chiesa right here. We're going to go ahead and whip it in as well. We'll take a corner. A little bit of tiki-taka football in and around the box. He does have a lot of players back at the moment. Nunez through the middle. Go ahead and reverse it. Loftus Cheek, good physicality right there, boys, and another clean finish. Like I said, man, just a very balanced midfielder. You get that physical side to his game, but you also get the technical side, which is really important. Now, because this guy is quite defensive at the moment, I think we maybe just go Hail Mary. 4-star weak foot cross diagonal again, boys. That's just so good. It's a very, very good thing to go ahead and use. Well, boys, I think that is safe to say that game number 2 didn't last too long. So we're going to go ahead and play one more game with Loftus Cheek. Oh, boys, we're a little bit out of position right here. We're going to go ahead and track back with Loftus Cheek. It's a really nice block, man. Again, the recovery speed with the shadow has been really effective. Loftus Cheek, we might try to go through the middle. Yep. Got to get back into position. Does almost get the interception. Maybe if he had the intercept play style, we end up getting the ball right there. Can we get it back, though? Loftus Cheek, look at the physicality right there, man. Up against the fullback as well. That's a nice little tackle to win back possession. Loftus Cheek, beautiful left stick dribbling, 4-star weak foot to the near post. It's a decent attempt. Loftus Cheek, L2R2 dribbling right here. It's not too bad, boys. Does get away from Bellingham right there. The R3 touch was nice as well, but the pass should have been a little bit better. Now, we did signal Loftus Cheek to make that run, and maybe we can go first time over the top through ball. Look at that, boys. We got so much space out wide. It's another great pass, man. I love the incisive pass play style plus. A little bit of tiki-taka football, but he does get the interception. That's unlucky. Oh, he's actually stepped with this fullback right here. So down this right-hand side, we need a little bit of pace. Look at that, boys. When you pair his pace with his physicality, it's low-key kind of difficult to stop him. The cutback is incredible as well, man. That's exactly what he brings to the team. With the Shadow Chem style and him having really good strength and aggression, and with the larger build as well, it's just very difficult to get him off of the ball. Loftus Cheek counter-attacking football. Now, we do have to be careful because he doesn't have the greatest of stamina. He has made a really good run, but I can't play it to him. I don't think that the ball would have gone through right there. So we're just going to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Loftus Cheek, lovely first touch. 4-star skill moves. Didn't do the purpose spin, which is a little bit unfortunate, but good attacking positioning again. Now, this is most definitely where the card does become quite tired late in the game. 73rd minute, and there's honestly not much left in this tank. So we're just going to go ahead and try to create a few more chances. Diaz. We might get the lucky rebound. We do get the lucky rebound. It's not the greatest of goals, but another really nice run forward. Now, I know that he doesn't have the power shot playstyle, but he does have really good shot power and some decent long shots as well. Don't know if we can create a good angle right here. This guy is doing a lot of AI defending. Loftus Cheek. I'm just going to try to reverse it. It's a great ball into Darwin Nunez and a better finish, man. That's incredible. A little bit of composure in the middle of the pitch, man. Like I said, you get the defensive cover. The physical side to his game really good, but going forward is great as well. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Loftus Cheek evolution card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say a phenomenal player to go ahead and pick up. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the Shadow Chem style. And I will say the Shadow Chem style works really well with the card. Because he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step playstyle, I think that it's really important to get the most out of his pace. With the Shadow Chem style, he does have 92 acceleration and 98 sprint speed, and I will say he was very quick in game. Pairing that with his strength and aggression and him also having a larger build in game, it's very difficult to push him off of the ball once he gets going. Now, if you do plan on using him in a more advanced position, the 86 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game, and I love the fact that he does have really good attacking positioning. In those more advanced positions, he does pick up really nice pockets of space, and with this 87 finishing, the finishing in and around the box was pretty consistent as well. Despite him not having any scoring playstyles, he does have the 4-star weak foot, so from an attacking perspective, I think that he can still do everything pretty well. Now, alongside scoring a few goals, we needed the chance creation to be top tier, and I will say the 90 passing definitely the standout stat for the card. With the incisive pass playstyle plus and him having 96 short pass and 91 long pass, his passing in game was extremely accurate. And whether you play him in a more advanced position where he is a little bit more like a creative midfielder, or if you do want to use him as that deep lying playmaker, I think that he's a very good technician on the ball. Now, despite him having really high dribbling, he does only have 79 agility and 371 bounce, which isn't great for a midfielder. But because he does have the press proven playstyle, I honestly didn't see his dribbling being that big of a problem. He was still pretty smooth on the ball. With the rest of his dribbling stats being really good and then him also having the 4-star skill moves, I think that he can most definitely get the job done. Now, the main reason why we went ahead and gave the card the Shadow Chem style was to make him a little bit more balanced, man, to get that defensive cover to be a little bit better. And with the Shadow Chem style, man, I will say defensively he was very solid. 93 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 94 stay and tackle. Overall, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and give the card an 8.7 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation. With the evolution being completely free and him getting a fantastic playstyle plus, I think that it's a really good player to go ahead and pick up. The only real letdown that I did notice with the card is the fact that he doesn't have too many playstyles. A really good scoring playstyle and also a few defensive playstyles really would have taken the card to a whole nother level. But again, man, with the way that the card is set up and him having really solid stats, man, I think that he can still most definitely get the job done. Out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the evolution, I think that it's safe to say that Loftus Cheek is most definitely a top 3 option. Because his stamina is a little bit lower, if you can't get him into your main 11, I think that he can make a really solid super sub in off of the bench as well. And yeah, man, with so many really good Serie A players currently in FC 25, if you can fit him into your main team and you can snipe him off of the market, I think that he makes a very balanced and a very OP midfielder in game, so I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.